I think when you are on your home floor and your team's getting announced and the coach is getting announced, I feel like there's no reason for any of that. I mean, we come out here and we do everything that we can to win. And I think Steph does a great job with us. Like we love her and we appreciate her. And so to hear that, it was really annoying, honestly, and disrespectful. But for us, I mean, we kept the main thing, and we said we're gonna come out here and we're gonna get that dub.
Okay, wait, hold up. We're not done. We're not done. Give me a second. Get that. That was Aliyah. That was Aliyah. We got Kelsey also. Wait a minute. Hold on now.
Yeah, it kind of threw me for a loop too. I told her to her face. I said, "Coach, this is for you." In terms of just a sense of confidence, a sense of awareness of that you're not alone. And if anybody know me, it's like I don't play that, so it's like it really hurt my feelings to see her kind of like have emotions in terms of like not feeling valued and not feeling wanted in a place where she has to coach. At the end of the day, this is her job, and so she has to show up too. And I think that people don't really recognize that, and I think that it's our job to remind her. It's our cultures. It's our culture, and I think we have to remind her that our culture is not going to let her fall to the wayside. And so I hope she knows that. Yeah.
All right. Now, I'm just going to say this and then I'm going to leave it alone. All right. Because I already see the damage control is heavy out here. You had Clark and Sophie. Now you got AB and Kelsey. They're trying to get us to get off of Stephanie White's back. I feel like she should have been booed. With me, it's baseball. 3 strikes and you're out. All right. Strike 1 for me was Stephanie White. You didn't just come over here to coach the Fever. You had your own personal agenda. The minute you got here, you tried to make it not about Clark. Not about it. You made AB a hub, which means Clark's not controlling the game anymore. You wanted to slow everything down. You know Clark plays fast. All right. Now, Clark got hurt last season. However, prior to her getting hurt, you had her as a decoy. I remember. I didn't understand what was going on last season when we first started playing. I really didn't. All right. You split the team in half. Now, I wasn't tripping when Clark got hurt and the whole Kelsey Mitchell for MVP campaign. Cool. Clark's not playing. But you was going so hard it wasn't funny. You threw Clark under the bus. You said it was almost a blessing in disguise that she got hurt, which is crazy to say about your star player. All right? Never liked any of that last season at all whatsoever. And then this season, this is about Kelsey Mitchell and Amber Cox and them. Oh, I want Kelsey to retire as a Fever. Y'all really tried to make it not about Caitlin Clark. And I feel like if y'all didn't do that with Kelsey, you would have did it with AB. You would have did it with anybody. Y'all just didn't want to make it about Clark is how it felt to me. Y'all were just trying to find ways to keep the fan base that she brought there. That's number 1. So strike 1 was, you're trying to make it not about her. You're causing a division here. I peeped that from the door. Strike number 2 was the coaching itself. All right. Clearly, this team plays better when Clark is controlling the game. And for the life of me, I don't know what took her so long to realize that. She was going so hard with not making it about her, like I said for strike 1, that we were damn near a 500 team. Every time we lost the lead this season, Clark was damn near either on the bench or forced to slow it down and play Stephanie White's way. Period. Like I keep saying, everybody's going crazy because we look good now. We should have been playing like this all season. This is how we played in 2024 under a different coach. I did not like how she came over here and now it's like, okay, I got to have a hub and you have the best point guard in the WNBA. What do you got to have a hub for? That doesn't even make no sense. That doesn't make no sense. Every time something's going on with Clark, you got on minute restrictions all of a sudden. And now it's, you got to ask the medical staff. Who's the medical staff? We're asking you why she's on minute restrictions. She's over here at the press conference saying she don't want to be on minute restrictions. And you still did it. And while you had her on minute restrictions, you made Kelsey play damn near every minute of the game. Let's be real here. You sat here and got mad at Clark last season because she dropped 32 points, had 8 assists and 7 rebounds versus New York. You called it hero ball. But you did not say the same thing for Kelsey Mitchell or for Odyssey Sims or for Ari McDonald. You only did that with Clark. We're watching you throw temper tantrums, you're screaming and yelling, throwing clipboards for imaginary fouls that you don't want to challenge, that you still don't challenge to this day. So I don't like the coaching from her. All right, what we're doing here, this is not coaching. You got 3 all-stars here who already had a connection prior to you coming here. I feel like she slithered in between that connection. Now we're seeing AB look Clark off. Kelsey damn near ever passes the ball to Clark. She does at times. I feel like she's behind that too. And then you got strike three. Then strike three, nobody told you to run and have your ex-players back. All right, you chose to get Alyssa Thomas and have her back, even though she just had her fist in Clark's throat. You shouldn't have been saying anything positive about her. You chose to go out and have Dejanay Carrington's back after she done put blood all up in Sophie's mouth for clotheslining. You chose to do that, and you sat there very happy talking about Dejanay. And then when you got the backlash, now all of a sudden you're telling people they can go to hell. Listen, ladies, man, nobody wants y'all to lose. We get it. This is your coach. You're trying to make the playoffs. But at the end of the day, bro, fans have reasons to be upset with Stephanie White. This is 2 seasons of bullshit. And all this, oh, we love her, I love her. Listen here, bro. Listen here. This woman's a narcissist, all right? All she had to do was say, yo, I messed with the Dejanay Carrington. I didn't look at it like that. Something. Anything other than praise her. Now she's saying, oh, I didn't get to watch it. I went straight to the press conference. You're lying. You're lying. You're the head coach. You watched it. It happened right in front of you. There was no other plays on the court. The pictures are flying around everywhere. You're looking right at her. Like, what are we talking about? And it's on the Jumbotron. So you lied again and then told everybody, had an emotional breakdown telling people to kiss their ass. So those are my 3 strikes right there. So even though I hear what they're saying, my chance on Stephanie White does not change. Now, with that being said, let's get into the real reason why I made this blog. Shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to Angry Fan Sports. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. We just hit 10K. Salute. Appreciate all you out there. We on our way to 20 now. Spread the word. We out here, boy. Now, for the reason why I made this blog, right? And you have to understand here, I'm not trying to cause a division. I love our backcourt to death. They're doing amazing things. You know what I'm saying? And as long as they're cool with each other, playing how they playing, feeding off each other, I'm 100% cool with that at this point. I just don't like when Kelsey's a ball hog and she still doesn't pass the ball. But still, she's playing more in sync, I guess, with Clark. It's weird, but it's working. It's working. That's all I care about is it's working. However, I have to be totally honest with y'all about something. And I have to do this. I have to do this. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Because I knew eventually we was going to wind up being here anyway, honestly. So we might as well go ahead and get this out the building, get this out the way. This is Aliyah Boston. I want y'all to pay attention to what she says so we can have this debate.
AB, I'm not sure how much more you can say, but when you see Kelsey, who already is one of the best scorers in the world, get to this level, what does that say about her work ethic and the way she's playing?
Yeah, Kelsey comes in here and she works every day. I mean, she gets up extra shots. She just comes in and does what she needs to do. And I think, honestly, she's really just the MVP. Like, I think that.
I got to stop right now. All right, drop in the comment section. If you had to pick one for MVP, do you have Caitlin Clark or do you have Kelsey Mitchell? Aliyah Boston, I feel like you should have never said that. I feel like you have 2 MVPs on your team. All right, they're both, I guess, in the category you could say. All right, so you should have said both of them MVP or just not said anything. You know what I'm saying? Now, last season when y'all was pushing this Kelsey Mitchell for MVP shit, you know what I'm saying, because she was balling last season, I wasn't tripping. This season, I don't want to see that this season. Like, I feel like Kelsey's balling her ass off, number one. I'm not taking anything away from Kelsey, but I do feel like, and I've seen this for the past 2 seasons now, a lot of people are liking Kelsey because she stayed loyal to Indiana and didn't go anywhere. And this was her 10th season, and she wasn't winning anything. Because you literally heard them say, oh, she was here for the ups and the downs, and all the season they didn't do anything. They were winning 4 games. They were winning 5 games. They were never 500 before Clark even got here. So I feel like they're trying to reward her and push her for MVP. Here's my problem, bro. When we talk about, if you have Kelsey Mitchell in the MVP category, you are talking about a scorer. She is averaging 24 points a game. I don't understand how she's supposed to be MVP over Clark when Clark is averaging 22 points a game, only 2 points less, but she's number 1 in assists. It doesn't make, and she's averaging 4 rebounds. And all the defense, they all are worried about her. They're not worried about Kelsey like they worry about Clark. And we're not even, forget the 8 assists. Let's be real here. Our team is always missing shots and dropping easy-ass passes, which are supposed to be assists. And you're not even thinking about when she passes the ball and the players don't make the shots, but they get fouled. She's damn near generating 45 points a game. Like 45, 50, bad night 40. Like, how are we looking past all of that just because Kelsey is scoring 24 points a game? when Kelsey takes more shots than Clark, stays in the game longer than Clark. Like, and that doesn't make any sense to me. And then look how fair I'm gonna keep it, right? Kelsey has a better shot efficiency. Yo, Kelsey ain't out here missing. She's not out here missing. All right. And I'm gonna help Kelsey out some more to show you I'm not being biased. Clark be having turnovers, even though half them turnovers don't even be Clark's fault, but they still count as turnovers for whatever reason. So I'm gonna throw Kelsey at alley-oop and say you got a better shot efficiency and you're not turning the ball over. Guess what? I'm gonna shoot it to Clark because you play defense and Kelsey doesn't. That's number one. All right. Then number two, more importantly, yo, Clark got all the moments. Clark got all the moments. All right. That whole Commissioner Cup everybody was going crazy about. Bro, if Clark didn't go off when she was playing hero ball, they wouldn't have beat New York, and they wouldn't have even played the Minnesota Lynx for the Commissioner Cup. They wouldn't even play them. No one likes to talk about that. It's weird, right? Let's talk about this season now. A 45-point double-double. Never been done before. 17 points in the fourth quarter versus Washington to bring them back into overtime. The game winner in the other game versus Washington. The 30-point double-double with Aliyah Boston. Never been done before. We already said she's number one in assists. Like, she's literally about to be her second full season playing. 2 seasons in a row, she's about to be number one in assists. Her second season playing, second time being in MVP categories. In a system that's not even designed for her. Sophie Cunningham already said the offense is designed for Kelsey to win the MVP. And Clark's still right there. With better stats than 2 points? No. Listen, bro. I have nothing against Kelsey Mitchell. You have to give me something else. You're going to have to give me something else. It can't just be, okay, you scored 2, you averaged 2 more points than Clark. So now you're in the MVP talks over her. That sounds ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I could see if Clark was number one in assists, right? But she was only averaging 14 points a game, 15. All right, cool. Now you talking about Kelsey's averaging 10 more points. All right, now you got more of an argument here. Bro, she's averaging 2 more points, B. She's only averaging 2 more points, B. I don't see it. I don't see it. She's going for a scoring title. That don't mean you MVP, bro. Clark is literally changing the entire fucking game. Like, all Kelsey got to, if you watch, all Kelsey has to do is stand behind the 3-point line and wait for the pass or cut back door. Or you get the ball court and you can do your thing one-on-one, but that's pretty what you're doing. Clark got to deal with double teams. She got to deal with the refs not calling shit. She got to do all kinds of things. Every single game. No. I don't have Kelsey over Clark. I don't have Olivia Miles over Clark. I don't got Breanna Stewart over Clark. I don't got Paige Beckers over Clark. As far as I'm concerned, the top 2 is Clark and Asia. Straight up and down. Dominating. Kelsey's the number 2 scorer, yes, but Clark is the number 3 scorer, and she's the number 1 in assists. Bro, she's dominating. And this is after missing an entire season. I feel like they're feeling sorry for Kelsey, man. And I'm not taking them away. She's balling. But now you have to compare them. Together, they're the best backcourt in the WNBA, like I said before. But if you have to take one over the other, like, I'm taking Clark, bro. I'm taking Clark. It's really a no-brainer. It's like, I'm not even talking about the money she's generating for the WNBA. I'm not even talking about, and Aliyah Boston, bro. Like, you only got $6 million because Clark came here. Like, straight up, you one of the best bigs in the WNBA. You know when you was looking real good when you was doing that pick and roll with Clark. Now you wishy-washy now. You got a 3. I'm just saying, man. I don't like the fact that she did that. Like, I don't like that. They're both your teammates. You should have said they're both MVPs or not said anything about an MVP. Because now it looks like you're pushing for Kelsey to get over Clark, and it don't make no damn sense. It doesn't. That's just my personal. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not here to cause division. However, we have to talk about this, bro, because this is reality. We got about 10 games left. Who was your MVP? Kelsey's balling fuck out. She's definitely doing her thing. Not trying to take nothing away from her. But if we're going to be doing this Kelsey for MVP shit, no. Clark stats is crazy over here. Clark got all the moments. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. I don't see it. Just got to be honest with you. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Peace.